Manchester United 2, Burnley 0. Man United back to winning ways after what was an embarrassing Spurs performance. That today was an extremely professional performance. It was 2-0, but it could have been 4, 5, 6-0. Man United had so many chances. Paul Pogba missed a penalty. Lukaku not clinical. But let's focus on the positives. So many things were said going into this game. Jose Mourinho under real pressure from the media, at least. But the away end, Man United fans backed and they supported Jose Mourinho today. And the players, they turned up. At first half, in fact, the full 90 minutes, Man United were in total control. Even in control after Rashford got sent off for a red for what was a headbutt on Phil Bardsley. But Manchester United today really needed to be professional. After everything that happened against Spurs, the only thing that mattered was the 3 points today. And Jose Mourinho made some changes. Alexis Sanchez, he started. And Sanchez, for me, probably the best game he's played this season. Good movement. He was clinical when it needs to be. His cross into Lukaku for the first goal was absolutely fantastic. Luke Shaw, again today, sensational on the left-hand side. The guy is looking like he's in his best form. Certainly since pre-injury against PSV, arguably as good as his form was in the build-up to that injury. Luke Shaw, deserved recall to England, deserved credit everywhere. Shaw's been fantastic. But today, it was all about Jose Mourinho, I suppose, as far as the media is concerned. The fans showed their support. Fans put a banner, I don't know what the banner was it Ed Woodward is a specialist in failure? Completely missing the, don't point the finger at Woodward, point the finger at the Glazers. They're the ones at the top. If Woodward was to go, somebody else would come in and be a yes man. It's not Woodward, it's the Glazers. If you're going to fly a banner, at least do it properly. But Manchester United today, as I said, they needed to put in that performance. And individually, there were fantastic performances. Luke Shaw, Sanchez, they both stand out. Lukaku, he was brilliant in the fact that he scored 2 goals, but he had 2 one-on-ones. Lukaku needs to be more clinical than that. Absolutely should have had a hat-trick today. Paul Pogba in that penalty, that run-up, scored 2 prior to that, missed this one. If you do that run-up, you better make sure you score the penalty or you're going to look like an absolute twat. And he did today against Burnley in terms of that, but his spreading the play, his passing, just Manchester United's whole balance and shape was there today. In a back four which had Lindelof and Smalling. Luckily, Burnley clearly burnt out from the Europa League because they were shocking. Burnley last year was so hard to play against. That was not the same Burnley as the Burnley we played last year. Well, literally it was, but they really were not playing like I expected a Sean Dyche team to play them. So it was certainly the right time to play Burnley. We needed that because we've gone into the international break now off the back of the win, up to 10th. Spurs building on that win they got off United by losing to Watford. So let's balance that all back out. But as I said, today was all about Jose Mourinho and how the players responded, how the fans reacted. The fans were there. They chanted and supported the whole 90 minutes. And Jose Mourinho showed his support for the fans by going to the away end, giving his jacket to somebody in the away end. The players all clapping the away end. United looked united today. And after a week or two of a lot of negativity coming out around the club, that's the sort of performance we needed from the individual players, from the fans and from Mourinho himself. So United can now go into the international break and just put to bed what's happened at the start of this season. Because we've got to come back and we've got to play like we did today against every team. Create as many chances as we did today. Be more clinical. Yes, you can definitely do that. But I'm focusing on the positives. And after everything that's happened from the Spurs game, to see United comfortably win 2-0. Should have been 3-4-5. Rashford, was that a red card? I'm really not sure. If it was a red card, then Phil Bardsley should have also been sent off. The bitter twat. But United, back to winning ways. Can now bury the Brighton and the Spurs games. They happened. But United can move on, and we have moved on today. Lingard, particularly good. The guy needs to get more credit from supporters. His movement off the ball. Yes, he could have and probably should have scored with his early chances in the game. But his movement creates so much space, and that's what him and Sanchez did very, very well today. So Manchester United back to winning ways. Let me know how you're feeling in the comments below. As always, drop a like on the video and subscribe to United People's TV. Take it easy.